Yo, what's up guys? My name is Aaron JC. Thank you guys for being with me today. Oh, sorry you can't. There we go. So much better, isn't it? Alright guys, just want to let you know guys that it's been a really awesome time, you know. Thank you guys for leaving a like, share, favorite, and subscribing to my channel. You know, for making my channel pretty amazing, pretty awesome. It's been helping me so much right now. Now I can upload 15-minute videos for you guys. It's gonna be freaking awesome. You guys won't regret it. But that's not what I want to talk about today. Although I want to thank you guys so much, but I want to talk to you about the things that I think will change the future. And I think it will be perfect. But for the first of all, we all know that we all know that stuff has been happening around in the world, and most of all in the country. Like example, we all know that there's a lot of war, a lot of terrorism, a lot of criminal activities. But the most important thing is attacks, plot attacks, terrorist attacks. You know, that's what we are supposed to be afraid of right now. Because ever since, you know, the start of 9/11, the start of the war in Iraq and Iran and Afghanistan, and most importantly the latest attack, which is in Paris. Sorry, Paris, not Paris. Paris. So Paris has been the place that you normally won't notice it will get hit. Because number one, Paris is the place where the French is eating the croissant. Sorry, I just always wanted to say that. But seriously, we all know that Paris is one of the places where... Sorry about this. I'm trying to hold the camera properly. We all know that Paris is one of the places where, you know, you see the Eiffel Towers, you see, oh, the French baguette, or the nice feta cheese, or some nice shopping malls. But we all know that that's crap right now, because ever since France got hit, everybody's talking about, ooh, what are we gonna do about now? What's gonna happen to the country, huh? What about the people? What about the families? What about the people who are injured? What about the people who died? What about the people who started the murders? What about the people who are the terrorists? You know, a lot of questions are going through the mind, but we all know the answer to this question, and we all know the answer is Donald Trump. Dun dun dun. Sorry, but yes, it is true. We all know that Donald Trump has been trying to run for president. And we all know that what he's saying is probably right. I mean, come on, the dude is making sense. Looks like my dog's is pretty howling at night. We all know it makes sense. And you know why? Because it's pretty simple. Number one, Donald Trump wants to abolish illegal immigrants. You know, like literally abolish them. You know why? Because it's good for you and for me and for everybody else. Because immigrants is a really big part to a country. Because okay, sorry about that. My dog's been barking because there's a cat outside. But whatever. We all know that immigrants is bad because of number one good reason. They take our resources. Like number one. Like example, if you're born in Dubai, okay, and if you want to go to America for maybe a better future, sure, you can go. But you have to pay a price. You have to follow their laws, and you have to understand their culture as well. But the thing is, if you already have the resources in your country, what's the point of going to another country and living in there? I mean, come on. We all know that Dubai is the world's famous for oil. Okay, come on. They're best in oil. Their resources are limitless, and yet they want to take other countries' resources. The one thing that happened in the Paris attack was that, if you notice that all of the terrorists, not terrorists, I don't like to call them as terrorists, I like to call them as criminals. But yeah, you know the criminals, their names are Arabic, Muslims. They're from Iran. I read this. They're from Iran. And the Iran president is taking really big responsibility in this, but the Paris president is basically pissed right now because he's trying to say that this is a war between Paris and Iran. We all know that in September 11, 2001, when the World Trade Center was hit by 2 airplanes, the thing is, it was a bad time for everyone. I mean, everybody was like, they're afraid when is going to be the next terrorist attack, when they're going to catch the leader, when they're going to stop Al-Qaeda. You know, a lot of things are going through people's minds right now. And one other thing is that, when is it gonna stop? Tell me guys, when is it gonna stop? Never. Unless we abolish immigrants. And I think Donald Trump is correct. His idea of abolishing immigrants is building a wall. Like, there was an interview with is, I'm not mistaken, John Oliver, if I'm not mistaken. He's trying to say that in Mexico and America, he's trying to build a wall, okay, like the Great Wall of China, he said, and he's trying to, like, you know, separate the Mexicans away from America so that drugs won't come in and out. You know, drugs. We all know that drugs in around the world is Mexico is the #1 in producing it. So we all know that it's a really dangerous cause. But that's not the point. The point is he's trying to stop them from coming in and out of the country without, letting them get approval. He's trying to say, you stay on your side, I stay on my side. That's it. And Donald Trump really has a bright idea. I think Malaysia could use some of it, you know? Malaysia is one of the... I don't know if you guys pay attention to Malaysia. Malaysia is a pretty weird country, and Malaysia is taking a lot of Bangladesh people. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm saying that they're hardworking people. I've seen how Bangladesh people work. They're really, really good in their job. But the problem is, they're really taking a lot of our time and a lot of resources. Number one, they come to a country and they basically get free, not paid, free citizenship, free identity cards, and free access to coming into the country, which is stupid for one thing, and it's stupid because they get free. I've been living in Malaysia for, what am I talking about? I've lived and born in Malaysia, so I know what I get. I get nothing. I had to pay for my identity card, I had to pay, my education, I had to pay the food that I eat as well. It's crazy. These Bangladesh people, they get nothing. They get nothing in the sense that they don't have problems. People look at the Bangladesh, in Malaysia we look at the Bangladesh, we'll say like, oh yeah, they come into the country, but they're really hardworking, not bad. We don't know that they're actually taking all of our resources. They're taking all of our time, our energy. They're sucking our resources out of it. You know? It's really, really bad. It's really gone far enough. And I think Donald Trump, should be awarded for the greatest and most achieved speech ever. He should really be voted as president. I'm not kidding. Something that Donald Trump hit me. I used to think that Donald Trump was a jerk, which he is, by the way. but now I had a different mindset right now. The different mindset is that Donald Trump can actually win the elections if he runs for it. But if he does win the elections, I just pray to God that he does to all the countries, that all the leaders will follow, because we need help, okay? The world needs help. It's immigrants that started the country war, okay? The 9/11. The 9/11. Come on! Muslims came into America and took over the airplanes and knocked into the towers. Come on. It's Paris, for God's sakes. Paris, Muslims came into the country and took over everything. It were immigrants, okay? They were basically immigrants. They just came to the country like they think it's, oh, this Paris is my country. S'il vous plaît. This is crazy, man. But I know I may sound like angry, but I am angry because there's a lot of things that happen into this world and we're letting it happen. So we're not doing a good job in running the country, including the leaders as well. Najib, I don't know what he's doing. He's probably going onto a jet to some holiday around the world, and his wife is probably with him, of course. He can't go anywhere without his wife. But the thing is, I like to end this by saying, guys, if you guys see, if you guys want to go to if you guys want to go to a country, make sure you think first what kind of country you want to go to. Especially like if I'm living in Malaysia, if I want to go to America, it's gonna be a problem for me because Malaysia and America have some different problems right now. Not like now, like in the past. In the past we had some problems. You can go check it out. But seriously, if you want to go to another country, if you want to live, you want to explore the life there, you need to understand what is going to affect you in your future, what's going to affect you in your life. So it's going to be a lot difficult than you think. Oh, sorry about that. But I'd like to thank you all so much for wonderful support. Leave a like, share, favorite, subscribe. Comment on this video helps me to improve myself, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And don't forget, if you see Donald Trump going for elections, vote for him. We need change, and change comes at a price. See you guys. Bye-bye.